Premier Division of the Aircom League coming up. But first to the action from Richmond Park. St Patrick's Athletic and UCD were both in the bottom half of the table ahead of their meeting in Inchicore. 4 of the last 5 meetings between the sides had ended goalless, but that certainly wasn't the case tonight.
After a bright opening 13 minutes, which yielded chances for both sides, host St Pat's hit the front at Richmond Park when Gerard Rowe guided home Keith Fahey's inviting free kick. The striker had missed out on the 3-1 defeat to Shelburne as a result of a clause in his loan agreement, but he announced his return to the side in the perfect manner. UCD, however, were holding their own and they should have been back on terms just 3 minutes later. Robbie Martin's quick thinking and quick free kick set former Patsman Anto Murphy free. His cross found Damien Dupuis all alone on the 6-yard line, but somehow the striker contrived to put his header over. And the visitors were to rue that miss when Pat struck for their second of the night at the midway point of the half. Keith Dunn got the break of the ball on the left before teeing up Rowe. Darren Quigley parried his shot, but Dunn profited on the follow-up. Goals in successive league games for the Pats number 11. Pats were running rampant, and they were inches away from extending their lead just 3 minutes later. Alan McNally's mistake, Keith Fahey's pass, Robbie Doyle beating the keeper, but seeing his effort rebound off the foot of the post. But the host did get a third before the half-time whistle. Aidan O'Keefe beautifully picking out the run of Dunn. Quigley was bravely out at his feet, but again a Pats player was first to the loose ball. Rowe grabbing his second and Pat's third of the night. The game looked over as a contest, but UCD came out a different proposition in the second half. And 14 minutes in, great work from Robbie Martin down the left. Ended with Damien Dupuis bringing a fine save from Barry Ryan. Dupuis' follow-up effort was charged down, and then Dara Maguire did enough to prevent Tony MacDonald finding the net. UCD did pull one back with 15 minutes to go, when McNally powered home Alan Mahan's free kick, but it seemed too little too late. Then, however, 7 minutes from time, enter substitute Paul Byrne. Seconds after his introduction, another Mahan free kick wasn't dealt with, and Byrne pounced for what is surely one of the fastest goals by a replacement in Aircom League history. That set up a grandstand finish, but try as they might, the visitors couldn't force an equaliser, leaving Pats manager Johnny MacDonald a very relieved man. Des Kern, TV3 Sport.